The snow sure is beautiful, and it is. I love seeing it. But it's also kind of a pain. Cows get wet. They don't like it very much. I gotta clean up the feeders. If you don't clean it up, they don't eat the grain as good as they should. They don't clean it up. So I gotta shovel out this bunk this morning, and then I'll give them the grain. It's gonna take a little bit. There. That's good enough. Now I can feed them their grain and they can get to it. Come on now, girl. Run down. Come on, guys. Well, I just got done feeding the cows at the bunk, and I jumped in the pickup and come on out to check on them. I like to check on them every day, make sure there's no issues out here. They don't all always come up. There's some that are heading up now, but there's some that'll stay here and eat hay and they just won't come up. They're probably smart enough to realize if they don't get up there right away, they don't get any grain. This is the first real kind of snow we've had. We've had a couple of other dustings. I think we had about an inch one time. But it's 2-3 inches out there now, so I didn't feel like I wanted to come in the side by side. It was a little cold and snowy for me, so I jumped in a pickup truck. I like checking on them every day and making sure there's no issues. And they seem to have plenty of hay. I moved them 2 or 3 days ago. They got another couple of days here before I got to move them again. They're hitting the hay pretty hard. There's one bale they're leaving, and it's probably one of them older bales that they don't like. But I'll let them clean everything else up first, and then kind of force them to chew on that one a little bit, and then I'll move them. So everything seems fine today, and it is beautiful. It is. I love the snow as far as what it looks like, but the older I get, the less I like dealing with it. It's kind of a pain. And the cows, it always kind of makes it miserable for them too, so you always got to check on them. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. I'm kind of done. I'll come out tonight and probably check on them again, make sure everything's good. So have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, well today I'm gonna put the chains on the skid loader for plowing snow. I like the skid loader for plowing snow because I can see better, but without the chains on it, if you get any kind of real snow, it's really kind of useless because you just get stuck. But you put chains on, and it makes quite a machine out of it. So we're gonna throw the chains on our rear tires. You can see I've got the bucket locked up, but I've got it locked up. When I do that, and I'm not using it because then it's easier to work on in case it doesn't want to start or whatnot. I can get it the most. With the arms down, you can't get it anything. You can almost stand on your head to get it anything. So I got the bucket locked up. I backed the skid loader up on a couple of blocks on that front tire and this rear tire to give it kind of a teeter-totter. Because then I can put the jack under it and I can get that tire off the ground where I'm going to put the chain on first. I can jack it up with just a jack, but then it's really hard. I do this and it makes it real easy. I got the parking brake on, and then with the jack on it and the blocks under it, it's pretty safe. Us farmers are famous for doing things a little bit questionable, and I'm no different. But I'm pretty sure, you know, I've done it before. I've never had an issue, and I'm as safe as I can be. And I watch. I make sure that I'm not in trouble. So. And I'm not going to get under it. I'm just going to work under the tire anyway. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put the chains on. One of the big things when you put chains on is you got to lay them out right. You got to make sure they're, you know, in the right configuration and make sure that they're laid out properly so when they go on, they fit the tire well. So I've done that, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to put them on. And sometimes it goes really well, sometimes, you know, not so well. So anyway, we're going to film that, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and we're going to get chains on film and ready for the winter. I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. Me and technology, we don't get along sometimes. Anyway, if it was simpler, I'd knock them off and I'd re-put them on so you could see, but I'm not going through that. I got the chains on, and we're ready for winter. So, when we get a big snowstorm, I can plow with this. I prefer the skid loader because it doesn't make a mess if the ground's not frozen. If the ground gets nice and hard, then I'll plow with my truck because I don't worry about digging up the lawn. But last year I didn't. Before the ground froze hard, I made a mess. So I prefer the skid loader. But when it's really, really cold out, it is kind of nice to have sit in the cab of the truck. So, but either way, I'm ready to change it on, and now I can plow snow with this. So from here, I'm going to go to the gym and get a workout in. We'll see you at the gym. All right, we're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to keep it a little lighter. I'm going to do some low pulley rows. I'm going to do 3 sets of 10. I'm only going to show you one because it's all the same. It gets kind of boring. Just to kind of stretch out. Mainly today, I got kind of a little kink going on my back. Nothing major, but something don't feel really quite right. When I was younger, I would pop some ibuprofen and just push through it. But I'd like to think I've gotten a little wiser, and I'm just going to take it a little easier today. So we're going to do some low pulley rows. I'm going to do some T-bar rows, and we'll see where it takes me. So, all right, here we go. First set, 3 sets, 10.
Bring the holidays home with free this week for Xfinity. Cheerful shows and movies all night long for free. No strings attached. Kick into the holidays from Lifetime Movie Club.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do some T-bar rows. A couple weeks ago, I did them on the machine. Now I'm just gonna use the bar. It's a couple of different ways. A lot of people like to use this and grab it. I actually prefer just to grab the bar. We're gonna do 8, 5, 3, 1 here. So I'm gonna do 8 and then pyramid my way up. So I'm gonna go for the first set. Alrighty, set of 5, 4 plates. For me, probably the biggest thing with these is to make sure I get down low enough so I don't just bend over. I get in a good squatting position so I don't hurt my neck. Obviously, you don't go as heavy on these as you would deadlifts or anything like that, but it still gives you a pretty good workout. It's kind of like the machine over there too. So we're gonna go for 5. Five plates for 3. Okay, we're gonna do 6 plates for one, which 1 rep seems kind of silly, but it's like anything. The heavier you go, the better off you are, more potential for strength and growth and all that. But I want to point out here with this particular system, you have to put a weight on the other end. I learned the hard way the first time I used this bar because it's not bolted down. If you get too much weight on this, the bar will come up and hit you right in the crotch. So, and we're getting to the point where if I add another plate, I'd probably have to put a little more weight on this end. But we should be fine here. Guess we're gonna find out. 1 rep. We're good. Awesome.
I think I would have left. It would have hit you in the crotch, though.
I imagine you would have. What you're saying.
Cool.
All right, we're gonna do 1-arm dumbbell rows. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10. I'm not gonna change the weight. I'll stick it to 120s. So I'll just film 1 set. I like them. I haven't really done them a whole lot lately, but you've seen me do the barbell row. This is the 1-arm dumbbell row. Just gonna do 3 sets and see how it goes.
Guys at the free throw line is Tiger, 72-72. Just stay at an inside.
What's that? You what? That went pretty good. Alrighty, I'm just gonna do some power snatches. Just like 2 or 3 singles. See how it goes. Not gonna go over heavy. Well, I can't really go real heavy. Not really good at these yet. It's just kind of something I started to add in. I like to do them once in a while. So here we go. I'm gonna do a power snatch, like maybe 2 or 3 reps, or 2 or 3 sets. I'm not gonna use the singles. There we go. All right, that was 135. I went up 20 pounds. I'm gonna try 155. If I get it real clean, I'll probably go up 10 pounds. I don't think I'll go up 20 because 135 was already a little bit on the heavy side. So we'll see how this goes. So the camera lady's got to come back away in case I don't make it.
Explore free premium entertainment every single week. Play free this week into your Xfinity voice remote. Time is of the essence for COVID-19. Prescription oral must be taken within the first 2 days of symptoms.
We'll go up 10 pounds, see how she goes.
Treatment is right for you.
See.
Hopscotch Business Gold Card. Abusers in Hollywood are as old as the Hollywood sign itself. Underneath it lies a shroud of mystery. From Variety, Hollywood's #1 entertainment news source and iHeart podcast, comes Variety Confidential. I'm your host, Tracy Patton, and in season 1, we focus on the solid history of casting couch. So join us as we
That went pretty good. That's probably all I'm gonna do today. Like I said in the beginning, a little bitty kink going on the back. Nothing major, but it just doesn't quite feel right. And I'd like to think I've gotten a little wiser in my old age. Like I said, when I was younger, I'd pop some ibuprofen and push through it. But I found, especially as I've gotten older, you got to kind of listen to your body. And if you need to back off and come back the next day, that's what you need to do. My son's probably call me a pussy maybe, but that's just the way it is. When they get to my age, they'll agree. And maybe they would even now. It's just that, you get a plan in your head, you want to come in, you're going to lift heavy, and then things don't feel right, and you're kind of disappointed. But sometimes you're farther ahead. if you just listen to yourself and say, okay, that's enough. That's what we're doing today. I'm probably going to go ride the bike for a little bit, sit in the sauna, and that's going to be the day. So have a good day, and I'll see you next time.